Hey Max, I'm really glad you shared this with me because feeling stressed all the time due to work pressure and lack of rest is something you shouldn't ignore. First of all, I strongly suggest that you set clear boundaries between work and personal life. You should try to avoid working late every night or constantly checking emails after office hours. Giving yourself proper downtime will help your mind relax and recover. Secondly, you should prioritize rest and sleep. Skipping sleep or staying up late to finish work may seem productive, but in the long run, it actually increases stress and reduces your ability to cope with pressure. A regular sleep schedule can make a big difference to your energy levels and mood. Another thing you should do is find healthy ways to release stress, such as going for a walk, exercising, or spending time on a hobby you enjoy. At the same time, you should avoid relying on unhealthy habits like excessive caffeine or scrolling on your phone late at night, as these can make stress worse. Finally, if the stress continues, I recommend that you talk to someone you trust or seek professional support. Getting help is not a weakness, and it can really protect your mental health. If you make these changes gradually, I'm confident you'll start feeling more balanced and less stressed. I'd like to talk about a time when I missed an opportunity related to my career. A few years ago, I was offered the chance to apply for a new role at my workplace that involved more responsibility and better growth prospects. At that time, I hesitated because I felt I wasn't fully prepared and was worried about handling additional pressure, so I decided not to apply. Later, someone else took the position, and I realized that I actually had many of the required skills. After missing the opportunity, I felt disappointed and slightly frustrated with myself for not taking the risk. However, the experience taught me an important lesson. I learned that waiting to feel completely ready can sometimes hold you back, and that growth often comes from stepping out of your comfort zone. Since then, I've been more willing to try new opportunities. In this picture, it looks like a school sports day is taking place on an outdoor running track. In the foreground, there are 3 boys competing in a race. One boy wearing a blue shirt with the number 10 appears to be in the lead, while 2 other boys wearing numbers 23 and 7 are running closely behind him. They all look focused and energetic as they sprint along the track. On the right side of the image, a young girl has fallen down, and a teacher or first aid helper is kneeling beside her. The adult seems to be checking the girl's knee and providing assistance, and there is a first aid box placed next to them, which suggests the girl may have been injured during the event. In the background, a coach is blowing a whistle and pointing, possibly giving instructions or signaling the race. Behind him, a small group of parents or spectators are clapping and cheering. Overall, the scene looks lively, organized, and slightly tense due to the injured girl. I think several things will most probably happen next in this situation. First of all, the race will likely be paused or stopped. Since one of the children has fallen and is receiving first aid, the coach may decide to stop the race to make sure everyone is safe. He might also check on the injured girl. Meanwhile, the first aid helper will probably continue treating the girl. After checking her knee, the helper may help her stand up or guide her off the track so she can rest. If the injury looks serious, they might inform the school staff or contact her parents. As for the runners, the boys who are still racing may slow down or stop running once they notice the situation. Some of the spectators may also move closer to see what happened. Overall, the focus will likely shift from the race to ensuring the child's safety. Hey, John, I understand why you prefer a gym membership because it offers professional equipment and a structured environment. However, I honestly believe that outdoor exercise is a better option for staying fit. First of all, outdoor exercise is completely free, so you don't have to worry about monthly fees. This makes it much easier to stay consistent in the long run. You can go for a run, do stretching, or even play sports without any financial pressure. Another major advantage is the fresh air and natural environment. Exercising outdoors can improve your mood, reduce stress, and make workouts feel less repetitive compared to being indoors all the time. It's also more flexible, since you're not limited to a fixed location or gym hours. Finally, outdoor workouts offer a variety of activities, which helps prevent boredom and keeps you motivated. Overall, I think outdoor exercise is a healthier, more flexible, and more sustainable way to stay fit, which is why I strongly recommend it over a gym membership. Hey, Max, I understand why you're feeling uncomfortable, and I really appreciate you being honest about it. I just wanted to explain the situation from my side. My friend was originally planning to stay for a short time, but some unexpected issues came up, and that's why she needs to stay a little longer. This is only temporary, and I've already spoken to her about finding another place as soon as possible. To make things easier for both of us, I'll make sure my friend respects our shared space, keeps things clean, and doesn't disturb your routine. If it helps, I can also set a clear end date so you know exactly how long she'll be here. I value our living arrangement and don't want this to cause tension between us. I'm hoping we can be flexible for a short time, and I'll do my best to make sure this situation doesn't inconvenience you any further. Thanks for understanding. In my opinion, electric vehicles are an important part of the solution to reducing pollution, but I don't believe they are the best or only solution on their own. On the positive side, electric vehicles produce zero emissions while driving, which helps reduce air pollution in cities. This can significantly improve air quality and public health, especially in areas with heavy traffic. In addition, as more countries invest in renewable energy, electric vehicles can become even more environmentally friendly over time. However, electric vehicles also have some limitations. Producing their batteries requires mining materials like lithium, which can harm the environment. In addition, if electricity is generated from coal or fossil fuels, the overall environmental benefit is reduced. Electric vehicles are also expensive, which makes them less accessible for many people. For these reasons, I believe the best approach is a combination of solutions, including better public transportation, cleaner energy sources, cycling infrastructure, and stricter environmental policies. Electric vehicles are a step in the right direction, but they should be part of a broader strategy rather than the single solution. Overall, while electric vehicles help reduce pollution, real change requires multiple coordinated efforts. Hi, Max. I'm calling you from a furniture store, and I need your opinion on a table I really like, but I'm not allowed to take a photo. The table is round and medium-sized, perfect for our dining area. What makes it unusual is the tabletop. It's designed to look exactly like a sliced orange, with bright orange segments and a lighter border around the edge. It's very colorful and eye-catching, so it would definitely stand out in a room. The table has 3 legs, and interestingly, each leg looks like a large silver fork, which gives it a playful and modern feel. Around the table, there are 4 matching chairs. The chairs are red with cushioned seats and backs, and they have wooden legs, so they look comfortable but still stylish. The price is $299. Do you think this table would look good in our dining space? And do you think it's worth buying?